Welcome back to my channel. I'm astrologer Anisud, and today I'm going to talk about Jupiter transit into the sign of Pisces for a period of 1 year and predictions for all ascendants. And if you want to know more, stay tuned. So finally, Jupiter is transiting in Pisces after a period of 12 years because Jupiter stays in one zodiac sign for 1 year, 1 month. And on 13th April, this transit started and it's going to stay there till 22nd April 2023. So Jupiter is considered in its own sign in Sagittarius and Pisces, and it gives amazing results. And in Pisces, it's going to cover 3 nakshatras, that is Purv Bhadrapad Nakshatra, Uttar Bhadrapad Nakshatra, and the third nakshatra that makes Pisces zodiac sign is Revati. So the lord of Purv Bhadrapad Nakshatra is Jupiter, and Jupiter in the first phase of this nakshatra is going to be excellent for all the people who have been seeking out for marriage. This is the best time to get married. And Uttar Bhadrapad Nakshatra Lord is Saturn and Revati Nakshatra is Mercury. So in the middle part, it's going to give you the effect of Saturn, and in the last half, it's going to give you the impact of Mercury. So finally, Jupiter has come into the sign of Pisces after a period of 12 years because Jupiter stays in one sign for a period of 1 year. And after 12 years, it's coming in its own house. It's just like you come to your own house after a long holiday. So you feel so relaxed, and wherever Jupiter will be placed in your house, it is going to give you best out of it. So there are 3 zodiac signs which will get best effect of this transit. Which are those zodiac signs? The first zodiac sign is Aquarius. Aquarius, you will have a lot of money coming in your bank accounts, and this year is going to be a game-changing year for you. The second zodiac sign is going to be Pisces. For all the Pisces people, this is going to be an amazing year overall. For all the singles, you can think about getting married. For finally, you will get your soulmate. And for all the students, you might get good marks or your dream institution. And for all the people who are married, you can think about traveling or just starting up new things. And this will be your year. And what is the third zodiac sign that is going to get lucky is Scorpio. Scorpions are going to get best effect of this transit because there is going to be travel. There is going to be a new child coming in your house, and if you have been planning, for sure a new member will join you this year. So this complete year is going to give you amazing results for all these 3 zodiac signs, that is Aquarius, Scorpions and Pisces. This transit is going to be amazing. For all the others, I'm going to give a general view of how this transit is going to be, and it is going to give good results to all 12 zodiac signs. So let's get started with Aries. For Aries Ascendant, this transit is going to happen in your 12th house of foreign settlement, foreign trade and foreign employment, and students might seek out abroad for studies. For Taurus Ascendant, this transit is going to happen in your 11th house of gains, contacts. You might make new friends. For Gemini Ascendant, this transit is going to take place in your 10th house of career growth. You might gain through real estate, you might gain through your father's business. And for Cancer Ascendant, this transit is going to happen in your 9th house of long distance travel, of self-exploration. And you might be a satisfied person this year as far as your business is concerned because it is going to give you the feeling of fulfillment. For Leo Ascendant people, this transit is going to take place in your 8th house. 8th house, this year it is going to give you some kind of income from your in-laws, some kind of inheritance, and it will be a big one. And you can think about planning new things this year for sure. As far as health is concerned, take care of your liver. For Virgo Ascendant, this transit is going to take place in your 7th house of marriage, of love, relationships, and this year is going to be blooming with love. And for Libra Ascendant, this transit is going to happen in your 6th house. You might get a new job finally. The time is right for self-employment, for promotion. For Scorpio Ascendant, this transit is going to take place in your fifth house of children. You can plan a new child this year, and yes, travel is going to be good this year too. And coming to Sagittarius Ascendant, for Sagittarius people, this year is going to be amazing because all these last four zodiac signs, Sagittarius and Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, this transit is going to be amazing. For Sagittarius, it's going to come in your fourth house of real estate. You might change your car this year for sure. For Capricorn, this transit is going to take place in your third house. If you have applied for visa, you're going to get it very easily. If you have applied for PR, you're going to get through too. For Aquarius Ascendant, this transit is going to come in your second house, and the second house of bank balance, of wealth. It's going to increase. If you're in a gold merchant, you're going to grab new things this year, and if you're also into food business, you're also going to do good this year. For Pisces Ascendant, this is the amazing year, as I told earlier, because it's going to come in your first house. Jupiter always gives best results. So let me give a brief preview for all the astrology students to explain why Jupiter is considered extremely auspicious when it transits into the sign of Pisces after a period of 12 years. So Jupiter stays in one zodiac sign for 1 year, 1 month, and Jupiter Mahadasha lasts for 16 years. So you've got to do the remedy for 16 years if your dasha of Jupiter is currently going in your life. And if you are a Pisces ascendant and Jupiter comes in your first house, so it is considered extremely auspicious in every way. So why is it considered that? So astrologically, Jupiter has three aspects: fifth, seventh, and ninth aspect. So from its fifth aspect, it's going to aspect your fifth house of education, love, and fifth house is also for creativity. So all the students, you can think about getting through this year. That's why it is considered extremely lucky. And from its seventh aspect, it is going to aspect your seventh house of marriage, relationships, and partnership. And if you are a single from past few years, marriage is not happening in your life and relationships are very flickery. So this year you might get settled. And from its ninth aspect, it aspects your ninth house of foreign distance travel, spirituality, long distance travel, and relationships with your elders. So in all these three things, whenever Jupiter comes in your first house of Pisces Ascendant, it's going to give you amazing results. So this is the astrological aspect. And if you talk about a remedy, because nothing is complete without giving you remedies. If you have to do some kind of remedy for Jupiter, the only remedy is wear a yellow sapphire. And yellow sapphire, they are of two types. One is Ceylon, one is Bangkok. For all the students who cannot afford a high value yellow sapphire, they can go in for a low budget Bangkok sapphire, which is equally effective. And for all the business minded people who love to wear good gemstones, you must always stick on to Ceylon yellow sapphires, because they're very clear, crystal clear, and you must always think about buying an untreated one, because that gives you best results. And Jupiter Mahadasha always lasts for 16 years. So for 16 years, you can wear this gemstone, and preferably wear above 5 carat to get best results of this planet. And Jupiter is the planet of wisdom, wealth, abundance, and you can also drink water of 5-mukhi Rudraksh if you don't want to go in for gemstones, and it is equally effective, or you can wear it. One thing I want to add extra in this video is that if you have been looking up for wearing a gemstone, this is the right period to wear a yellow sapphire, because whenever you wear a yellow sapphire when the planet is actually in exaltations, you get best benefit out of that. So if you have been looking out for wearing a yellow sapphire, you can wear it this year. And if you need consultations, you should wear it or not, you can email at the link below and I shall get back to you. And thank you so much. Stay blessed, be happy. Bye-bye.